Michael Mithamo has made history by becoming the first visually impaired man to be ordained as a Catholic priest in Kenya.
And a day after his ordination, he was back in his home church of Mweiga in Nyeri County, where he presided over a holy mass as priest. Our reporter Martin Munene attended the services and tells us more.
Song and dance at the Mweiga Catholic Church. A procession in honor of two congregants that made it to priesthood. One of them is Michael Mithamo, a visually impaired man. Michael is the first man to be ordained minister of the Catholic Church with visual impairment. He says his dream to become a priest started when he was only a boy.
I could see priests doing mass at the altar, how well they could preach, how well they could do, or rather they could carry out their duty, and I would desire this. I would ask myself, why not me there? Possible or not possible? It is possible.
Michael was true to his dream, and he followed the straight and narrow to become a priest. But in 2019, as he served as a deacon, tragedy struck and he lost his sight. Michael, however, did not lose his vision of becoming a priest.
I counted on the calling of God because they didn't disappear by the loss of my eyes. The vocation was still there. Christ, who has called me, still there, and that was enough.
The priest confesses it has been a rough journey, but even then he soldiered on. His target set on his dream to serve at the altar as a priest. He believes he has what it takes to be effective in his service, and his peers agree.
Challenges have been there. Challenges are everywhere, but challenges cannot be excuses as to why we should not become that which we ought to become.
He has so many compensating factors in his preaching ministry, in his work as a priest. I know that he has all that it takes to continue in his ministry.
Nyeri Archbishop Anthony Muheria terms Michael's ordination as an eye-opener to many, as it sets the church on the path of letting more persons with disabilities serve their fellow men in different capacities.
We must reach out to persons with disability, not only to serve them, but to give them an opportunity to serve in the various gifts that they have.
It has given even the other people hope that disability is not inability. So you can serve the church, you can serve people, even if you have a disability.
For Michael, disability is not inability, and he says his loss of sight has not dimmed his ambitions, but instead it fuels his desire to serve.
You may be disabled in one way, but you are able in another way. And for this reason, I could say we don't have to focus so much on the disability, but focus on the strength that the same person who is considered disabled has.
As he serves with the help of his fellow priests, and his call to all is to embrace persons living with disabilities, saying that they too have something to offer humanity.
Let us always appreciate the way the other person is. Let us always learn to see what God can be able to do with those people whom we think that they cannot do. Let us support them.
Michael will now serve as a priest in Kegumo, Othaya, Nyeri County. Even as he begins his priestly journey, Michael has shattered the glass ceiling, paving way for persons living with disabilities to serve in positions of leadership in the church. Martin Munene, Citizen TV, Nyeri County.